Welcome to the Forum with Jen. This is a space where you will find discussions about entrepreneurship, money management, self-care, mindset, and building positive relationships. It's a space where I want to connect with as many young people as I possibly can. I want to educate you, inspire, and help you to create a lifestyle that aligns with your own aspirations. It's a space where I will share my own story and my own journey, my successes and my pitfalls. I will share simple yet relevant and practical tools that you can use to help to create a lifestyle that aligns for you. The pandemic came at a time where I was just having going in for a major operation. So I knew that I was going to be out of business that I wouldn't be able to do the events myself for at least, 3 months. And so I thought, okay, this will give me some time to actually just, take a bit of a breather and so on. And I never thought that the pandemic would last as long as it did, but it did. And within that time, I then started to think more again about the things that I wanted out of my business and the direction that it was going. So although I was, hosting these events and I was attending these festivals and so on, and I really could have, scaled that up. There was also a big part of me, there was a huge part of me just hadn't explored the part of me that really wanted to help young people start their business, that wanted to connect with as many young people, to really have them look at how they can start their business. If they felt as if they weren't academic and, that they wanted to try their hand at entrepreneurship, they were full of ideas. I'd always put that off and just been so wrapped up in the events world. So COVID gave me that chance and that opportunity to step back and just reevaluate things and look at, how can I do the other parts of what I've not been able to do. I started to think about, do I have flexibility? Like, the one thing that is really important for me is that flexibility. And I just thought, do I have that? Am I able to, I was booking my summer holidays around other people's weddings, other people's parties. I was working on the weekends because that's when most people were having their weddings. Well, that was pre-COVID anyway, pre-pandemic. Everyone would have their weddings mainly on the weekend or their parties. And so I was having to give up that time. For me, that was like family time and so on. And my holidays were booked around other people's events and the festival. So as much as I loved doing them and as much as I was so proud of the fact that I had been able to create this setup for myself, I was on my journey, I was on that route of entrepreneurship, but it just didn't still align with what I wanted for myself and also the people that I wanted to work with and the people that I actually wanted to help. And so, COVID gave me that time to really think about that. And so if there was anything that come of it, that was it. It allowed me that space to really think about the direction that the business was going and that I want the lifestyle that I really did want to create for myself, which does heavily involve flexibility. So with that, I then started to think about all the things that people came to me for. And a lot of people were, they come to me for research and party planning and all of that and finding people for their events and so on. But they also came to me for, how do I start a Facebook page? How do I do Facebook ads? Like, how do I start a website? Do you know anyone that can, help me with a website? Like, how do I start a business? How do I register a business? It was all of those things. And I just thought, gosh, I have been on this journey and I had done so much myself. I'd created my own website, created my own social media when I first started out, done my own logo, done literally everything myself and, looked at the tools that I needed to use in business and just learnt them. I did SEO. And so it was quite, I had like this knowledge within me that I was able to share with people. And I was doing it for nothing. Like, it was just a thing. I knew how to do it. And so I shared that. And so I thought, gosh, actually, that's a skill that I obviously have. It's knowledge that I can obviously pass on. I wasn't obviously charging for this at the time and over the time. And so I set to start up a business within, helping people on their journey through entrepreneurship. If you would like to hear more from me, then subscribe to my channel. I will be doing weekly videos, but for now, it's over and out. See you next time.